What's up, guys? It's your boy here, back with another video today. Today we're gonna be talking about like car audio fuses or fuses versus breakers, because I've had some experiences with them and I would like to share with y'all, because I mean for educational purposes, so you guys don't go down the same rabbit hole. So yeah, I'll go out to my truck, and so then I can show y'all like what I'm talking about. All right, so we're out here at the truck, and I'll go ahead and show y'all what I mean basically. So how it all started was, if you have been following my YouTube channel for, I don't know, maybe for at most the past 2 weeks, you would have seen that I posted a short with two 10-inch Rockville Punishers. And so I put those in a porta box made for 210s that I got from Facebook Marketplace, the box I did. And so I put them in my truck, and what I was powering them with was a NVX NDA 1501, which is the bigger amp right there. It's like longer and skinnier. Yes, that's a 1500 watt RMS amp. Extremely small. This is it compared to a water bottle. 1500 watts RMS, like the size, it's a little bit bigger than a water bottle. But okay, but that's besides the point. So I was powering my 10s with that, and those 10s are 1250 RMS a piece. So to be able to get the full RMS power of those 10s, I would have had to push my amp to its limits, which is like almost 3000 watts. And when I did that, for one, like, my alternator was not happy. It was at night and I had my lights on and they were like dimming down real low. But also when I did that, my fuse blew. My 80 amp fuse blew for my 4-gauge wire, because I mean 4 gauge is plenty for 1500 watts, especially if you get like actual 4-gauge. Which I think I did. It's some DS18 4-gauge I got from Amazon. But okay, so it blew, and I was like, oh crap. So I either need to get a new fuse or I'll experiment and get some breakers. And I thought, some breakers are like more versatile. If a breaker trips, then you just like flip it back on or off, whichever one. And a fuse, it's like a one-time use. So I was like, I mean, a breaker seems more sense. It seems to like make more sense to use. So I got onto AliExpress because I just wanted to experiment a little bit, and I don't want to spend a whole bunch on some breakers. So I got on there, and I got two 100 amp breakers for car audio stuff. And I'll go ahead and show you what they look like. They just look like your standard fuse, but like with a breaker built in right here. So if you push this, then it pops the breaker. Then you push the lever to like pop it back in. So yeah, I got two of those. Right there's the first one. I'll go ahead and show you the other one, along with the fuse that blew that I replaced. Right here's the second breaker. The exact same, and then here's the fuse that blew. I took the fuse out because I was trying to like see if I could find a replacement one, like just laying around the house, but I couldn't. So that's when I got on to AliExpress and I ordered these things. So they just came this morning. I installed it on here, and I was in there playing some music. I didn't even have my 15 turned all the way up, so it wasn't even 1500 watts, which if you convert 1500 watts like into amperage at 12 to 13 volts, 1500 watts is 125 amps, but I only had it turned up like maybe 2/3 of the way, so it was only like 1000 watts, which is under 100 amps. And the point that I'm trying to get to is that it took 3000 watts to blow the 80 amp fuse, and it only took about 1000 watts to blow the 100 amp breaker. So I guess my whole point in the video is just to be wary, or just to be aware of this stuff, because if you look at the listing, like on AliExpress, then it shows you, like, they have a whole bunch of different amperage ratings, or they have these same fuses, or not fuses, but breakers, but they're like rated for different amperage. So the breaker is supposed to be bigger, like, so then they can handle more amperage. But the thing is, if you look at the pictures, these breakers range from 30 to 150 amps, but they all look the exact same. Like they are identical, except for just the little labeling right there that says 100 amps. Like others would say 30 amps right there, or even up to 150. When that's obviously a lie, because if they're gonna look the exact same, like, you can't tell me that a breaker that's 30 amps, or that says that it's rated for 30 amps, that's literally identical to one that says it's rated for 150 amps. You can't tell me that, like, that those are true. Now, I believe them when they say that it's rated for 30 amps, because if you're only going to be able to draw like 1,000 watts, then yes, that's only like 30 amps, or maybe 50, something like that. But so yeah, just be aware. Just stick to fuses, unless if you get a really high quality breaker. I'm probably either going to get a good quality breaker, or just order like a 10 pack of this 80 amp fuses, because I'm sure like dirt cheap on Amazon. I'm not getting them from AliExpress, because who knows what they're actually rated for. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a new fuse to put in this thing, because these breakers aren't working. I mean, they do work. They're just the actual, like, they just overrated them, if you know what I mean. Like, they just didn't rate them properly. So I'm going to be getting just a new fuse to stick in there. And yeah, I guess that concludes the video. Just don't skimp, and don't get like cheap breakers from AliExpress or Amazon, because I've also seen people, like, I've also seen breakers from Amazon that are the exact same. Like, they're rated for, one's rated more than the other, but they are identical. Um, so yeah, it's just a bunch of bull crap. Um, and even if they are rated like 5 stars, 4.5 stars, or I don't know, just whatever. Especially if they look the exact same, even though they're rated for different, like, they're rated for a different amount of current, for different amperage, just skip on past it. There's just no reason to go through the headache of having to possibly return it, depending on how much they were, like if you want to get your money back, and just so you can be back in your car bumping sooner, rather than later. So yeah, just stick to fuses, unless if you know what you're doing. Yeah, if this video was helpful, then please consider subscribing, because I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of this year. We only have about 3 months left of this year, and I'm at 74 subscribers as of the recording of this video. Um, so yeah, if you liked it, then hit the like button. If you have any questions about anything, leave it down in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.